The whole ill on lockdown. You might stop the hoods, but until you get the mic shook, you can't stop the goods that the ill be supplying. Why in the world are you buying that?
Hey, what's up, world? This is D.I.E., a.k.a. Die for Illah, of the infamous Ill State Assassins, a.k.a. Mob Action. What I want to do today is I want to kick off an episode called The Lost Decade of Chicago Hip-Hop. What I mean by Lost Decade, it's an era before Kanye, before Common, that don't get the press that it deserves. So what I want to do, I want to shed light on that era. As you can see behind me is my man E.C. Illah. I won't say he's the first white rapper, but he might be the first white solo artist. And he come from Chicago. Little people know outside the Midwest. So what I want to do is I want to shed light on all the artists that kind of paved the way for the Kanyes and the Commons and the Chief Keefs and all the artists that you know that are Chicago artists today. Now, not going back too far, I want to say probably about around 92, 93. It was a movement in Chicago hip-hop. The movement was, we was tired of being overlooked. We was tired of people coming to our city, performing, getting all the accolades, and leaving without trying to stretch their hand out to kind of pull us in the game. So what we started doing was we started doing it for ourselves. We started being more aggressive. We started rapping like we was happy to be rappers. We started rapping like we wanted to own the game. That's why I want to focus on this era, because every artist that was recording during this era had the same mentality. Everybody wanted to be the man. Instead of being next to the man, they wanted to be the man. So when you see E.C. Illah, when you see Legendary Trackster, when you see The Chamber, when you see D2ThaS, when you see Mob Action, when you see Psychodrama, when you see Crucial Conflict, when you see those artists and you hear that aggression, you understand why that movement happened. You understand why it was no more time for us to be brown-nosing artists or what they call, I forget the word for it, but it's when celebrities come around and you all geek and happy because of celebrity around. It was many situations at radio stations where celebrities was up there and we was trying to get our music played. You know, it was plenty of times where I was sitting right next to artists who was selling millions of copies, and it really didn't matter at that time, because what mattered was I had something to say. I had music that I wanted to get heard. So I want to start off this whole thing by just shedding light on the mentality that we had during that era and had kind of transformed over into our music to where the music was more aggressive. It was more sure, like we were sure of ourselves at that point. Also, what I want to do is I want to show you the essence of Chicago hip-hop, because I believe after that era, some of the essence of Chicago hip-hop got lost, and we need to bring that back. So I definitely want to let you hear in the background some of the music that influenced me during that era, and some of the artists who was putting in major work during that era. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like 10 episodes. This will be the first episode, as I mentioned. And during the other course of the episodes, I'm going to shed light on different artists. I'm going to shed light on different styles. I'm going to shed light on different accolades that happened that you probably don't know nothing of. And overall, I'm going to let you know what I got to share to the hip-hop community and to the Chicago hip-hop movement. So until next time, I'll holler at y'all, man. Stay tuned.
The whole ill on lockdown. You might stop the hoods, but until you get the mic shook, you can't stop the goods that the ill be supplying. Why in the world are you buying that lying? We've been trying to warn you on numerous accounts. Doing this amounts to